Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dark Souls 2. It's been a while since we played the first one. Dark Souls 2 actually came out, I think, about 2 weeks ago, and I've only had the game for about a week. I've already beaten it, so while we're going through this isn't going to be a blind playthrough of sorts, but that doesn't really matter because it's Dark Souls, and that more than likely means that even knowing some stuff ahead beforehand, I'm still probably going to get wrecked pretty hard. And on top of that, if you can also see at the top left corner of the screen, it says I'm in offline mode. That's not really by choice. I don't have Xbox Live Gold. Can't afford it. Really, I haven't been playing a lot of online Xbox stuff anyway. So it doesn't really matter. If I were to buy Xbox Live Gold, it would be like, what, like $60 or something? And I think now you get free games with it, so it's like the PlayStation Network thing or whatever. It's whatever. There's not much of an incentive for me to get that. Either way, just letting you know, I am playing this in offline mode, so that means no PvP, which I'm not a fan of anyway. No jolly cooperation like SSOHPKC, which is kind of unfortunate because one of the covenants down the road that I want to join would sort of require me to help people, and unfortunately I won't be doing that. But my first playthrough of this game actually took me probably, actually I can check right now if I go in. Yeah, that's my first one that I'm through. I've actually played a lot more on that one since I beat the game, which I actually beat the game yesterday, or actually this morning. Well, at the time of this recording, it's morning. And I've just been running around for a lot of the time. So really, in-game time, it probably took me about 20-ish hours, which includes grinding and farming for gear and whatnot. And so it's probably going to be less than that now that I sort of know a semi-route that I'm going to take throughout the game, and I know what equipment I want. I know how I want to build my character. And to sort of make this as optimal as possible, which is why I'm sort of starting this now while I have all this fresh in my head and I don't end up forgetting a lot of it, which I'll probably end up forgetting anyway. But to let you know, usually my series goes on, I'm kind of rambling, so I should probably just get this started with a new game. But as my general series goes, a lot of the parts are broken up into about, I think, 10 minutes. And about 10-minute segments. And with Dark Souls, either a lot of stuff happens right away or not a lot happens right away. So I'm probably going to make these a little bit longer, maybe 15-20 minutes each, which means you'll probably get less parts of Dark Souls per upload batch, but you'll be getting more content. So I don't know, hopefully that works out in favor for you guys if you decide to watch. And that is how that is going to go. So hopefully you enjoy my playthrough of Dark Souls 2. I don't know how many of you watched my Dark Souls 1, but that's just how things go. I just wanted to explain a lot of that, even though I'm talking through cutscenes and stuff. I'm sorry. But there we go. That's the plan.
An augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light.
It's pretty gross. Not gonna lie. Whatever the hell is happening here.
None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human.
You mean undead?
A thing that feeds on souls. A hollow.
A hollow.
Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it.
Oh, look at that.
Drangleic.
Man, look at all those like dragons flying around.
So familiar.
Pretty great.
No.
The sun's a nice touch too. J.J. Abrams would be proud with all the lens flare that was in that.
Stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why.
Well, someone doesn't have a dental plan. Alright. Well, fantastic. As I go through this game, I'm going to try and not to spoil stuff that I know. I mean, at least until I get to the area that we're in. Spoilers might still happen. So sorry if if it happens and you're happening to watch this for the first time and you've never seen Dark Souls 2 before and you get pissed off or whatever. That's my bad. But yeah. Oh, look at all the fireflies or whatever the hell is going on. Like, what part of this land is even this anyway? Hello, General Mills. Thank you for making a cameo in my video. But yeah, what is even going on here? Like, where are you in this? I don't think it's really ever explained. It's just like, here you are.
Your wings will burn in anguish.
I mean, not like Dark Souls has ever been big on like story. Like, there is a story, but it's not so much the story of Dark Souls that makes Dark Souls Dark Souls, you know? It's more about just the challenge and the gameplay and getting mad all the time and stuff. So we'll see. Geronimo, here we go. Now, wouldn't that be scarier to... I mean, the fact that there's like a whirlpool that's opening and you're not touching the water. You're going into the space in between the water, which means you're gonna get wrecked when you hit the bottom. I mean, I guess you wouldn't want to be caught up in the riptide of the whirling pool or whatever either. I don't know which fate is worse, to be honest. Then again, you're undead, so I guess it doesn't really matter. It's like, ow, I'll be back. Alright. Somehow we fell through a pool of water and we ended up on land somewhere. Somehow, some way. Things Betwixt, so here we are. And yeah, so like I said, I've already kind of gotten the controls down. Now when I started back up the first time, the controls were really interesting and weird, and I needed to get used to doing stuff again, so I got wrecked pretty hard. And there's some creatures around here. There's some creatures. Where are they? I hear them. They're shuffling around. There they are. Oh, look at that. Yeah, if you just stand around and just like walk around, they don't even do anything. They're like curious, but then they dive away. I don't know if they can actually kill you or not. I'm not really gonna wait around to find out, but generally, if you don't attack first, you know, bad things won't happen. There's an item down there. So I guess we'll go and, let's see, there's probably, yeah, there's a space right here. Alright. Already off to a semi good start. We found some stuff and some things. We got a small, smooth, and silky stone, or whatever the hell. Something like that, right? I don't know if there's anything else around here. I don't think so. It's some bones and other things. So I guess we can go in the house because that's, well, pretty much the only other place we can go to right now, barring some other things.
What seems to be the ruckus? Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead.
Oh, yes, it is an undead. Surprise, surprise, just in case you weren't sure.
They all end up here. All the ones like you.
Yeah, great.
You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
I did. And then I rode out to some weird stone area and fell into a whirlpool and ended up here somehow.
Yes, you'll become one of them.
Oh, great. Well,
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their
their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
Okay. You wanna, like, stop laughing? Are you guys hollow? You guys still alive, or what? What the hell's going on? Try to recall your name. Okay. Recall my name. Well, since this is for YouTube after all, we're just gonna go with the classic... I really have to sneeze. Why does that always happen? You know, I want to start recording, and suddenly I have to sneeze really, really bad. I don't know what's going on. It's probably going to happen sometime during the recording because I stifled it, so... That'll probably be edited out whenever it happens.
Here's your reward.
Oh, I get a reward for giving you my name? Well, gee, thanks.
Take a closer look. Who do you think it's supposed to be?
Oh, I don't know. Probably myself.
Think back, deep into your past.
I mean, you're being so not exactly cryptic about it.
Yes, it's an effigy of you.
Oh, gee, thanks. Yay. I guess this is character customization time, so we're going to go through this real fast since I already know what I want. Class, I'm going to go with Warrior since they start out with a shield. That'll be pretty good. For the gift, I can either go with the Life Ring, which will give us some life at the start. I could probably go with Healing Wares. That's probably better, to be honest. I don't really want anything else. Everything else is kind of dumb. I think I'll go with Healing Wares. For body, we're going to go with female, because why not? The thought process behind me picking female is simply because my hair is so long, which we'll get to the hair section in a little bit, but just, you know, a little story time. Since my hair has gotten so long, and because it just looks like really soft, I guess just because I take care of it or whatever, when people look at me from behind, they often mistaken me for, you know, a lady. So, which is pretty funny. It's kind of annoying sometimes, but mostly it's pretty funny. And so that is that. I can be like ridiculously jacked if I want to. Nah, we're gonna go with average because that is me. Homeland, we'll go with that. There we go. I have a little bit of a tint to my skin. Not so much anymore. I don't really get a whole lot of sun, but I'm not pale, so. Let's see, hair. Pretty long hair. Let's see. One of these has like a ponytail or something. I'm pretty sure. There we go. That's more like a braid, but I think that's the only one with a sort of ponytail. I don't wear my hair up. I don't have pigtails either. It's either in that or I go with that. Sure, we'll go with that. Why not? Hair color. Hair is black. Eyebrows. Actually, I have like somewhat thicker sort of brows. Not super thick. Not like that. Well, I don't know. That kind of depends. It is pretty thick. It's not thin like that. So we'll go with those. Eyebrow color also black. Eye color, let's go with, I don't know, I didn't want to do that. Let's see, where's dark brown? It's a lighter brown, I think. It's probably close to, like, auburn. It's still pretty brown. We'll go with dark brown. We'll go there. I don't have any tattoos. Opacity doesn't matter. Advanced settings, I don't care. Yeah, that's fine. I think that works. No. I think that works pretty good. So there we go. That's my true self. Sure. That is my true self. Let's go with that.
All
people come here for the same reason.
Oh, do they?
To
You wanna?
break the curse.
Okay, I was gonna say, you wanna tell me what that is?
You're no different, I should think.
People are like the bad guys in like every cliched like movie ever. They're just like, I
never know.
like hearing myself speak. I'm gonna tell you all the things. I know it's exposition. I understand, but really, okay, stop laughing. It's not funny.
Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom.
Yeah, okay.
But remember, hold on to your souls.
Mhm.
They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You lose your souls. All of them.
Well, I can guarantee you that much.
Over.
At least the game developers this time around aren't being like coy about it. They're just like, yeah, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose, and it's going to be great. And it's gonna hurt. It'll be fantastic. So awesome. All right. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Let's see. I'm gonna talk to you.
This is a limbo. A link between Drangleic and the outer world.
Okay.
Fair traveler, I know that you must have a story.
That's pretty good.
Why else would you visit such a place?
Sure.
This lost, decayed kingdom.
So this is limbo. So is this between like sort of life and death, like where we're at right now? Is that? Can I make that assumption? Is that safe? Whatever.